What's up, guys? Danny here from the Lasercast with a review of We Need to Do Something. This movie is in limited theatrical release now, and it's available on VOD on both Amazon Prime and on Vudu, and I really recommend checking this movie out. If you are a fan of contained thrillers, you're really going to enjoy this movie. I'm talking movies like 10 Cloverfield Lane or It Comes at Night, Phone Booth, those types of movies that really just put characters into a tight space and force them to interact with each other. And this movie is really on its actors. This was a movie that is based on a book by Max Booth III, written by Max Booth III, the screenplay, directed by Sean King O'Grady, and the plot of this movie is as simple as any plot to a movie I've ever described. Here it is. A family of four goes into a bathroom to be secure during a storm, and they get locked in by a falling tree. And that's it. It's this family of four that is just falling apart. The dad is an alcoholic. The mom, it's very obvious. Not going to give anything too spoilery away here, but it's very obvious that the mom has something going on the side. The daughter she's in high school and she has secrets that she doesn't want her parents to know, and there's probably an 8 or 9-year-old brother who likes to make kind of poopy and farty jokes and is trying to stay sane as this whole situation is going on. The acting in this movie, because of the because of how minimalist the plot is, the acting really has to carry it. And thank goodness they got great actors here. They got Pat Healy to be the dad, Vanessa Shaw as the mother, Sierra McCormick is the older sister, and she is the star of Vast of Night, which was on Amazon Prime a year or so ago. Phenomenally young actress. She's going to be a big star. John James Cronin as the younger brother. Lizette Alexis is a character named Amy who appears in kind of some flashback scenes. And then there is you'll see if you look the movie up. I don't want to spoil anything too much, but that's pretty much it. It's this family that is just eating itself. They're at each other. There's so much tension in this family unit, and there's a lot of ambiguity to this movie. We know that there's a storm. We don't know what causes the storm. There's also noises that happen. There's wildlife that gets involved. There's so many weird things that are going on, and there are some bizarre twists and turns as the movie gets going, and there are some legitimate scares in this movie, including one that I guarantee you will make you jump when it happens. Like I said, the movie is in limited theatrical release. If it is playing at a theater near you, I would suggest going to see it, because I think this is a really a movie that would really play well in a theater, in a dark space. But if you can't make it to a theater, if it's not playing near you, Vudu and Amazon Prime, it is on video on demand. I rented it for about, I think it was like $5.99. Totally worth that price. Buy it, rent it. This is a good one. And special, really cool stuff going on for our channel. Pete and I, last night, got to interview the writer of both the screenplay to this movie and the story it's based on. We Need to Do Something. We interviewed Max Booth III, and that interview will be up on our channel later this week. So go watch the movie, enjoy the movie, tell us what you think in the comments, and then come back to the channel, come back to the Lasercast later this week, and listen to our interview with Max Booth III. Super cool guy. Went into some of his, talked about his writing process, talked about what it was like filming this movie during COVID, and the actors involved, and a lot of the stuff that went on behind the scenes. Super cool guy. He gave us a lot of time. Great interview we had with him. And total spoiler for that interview, he has an adorable new puppy that at one point is very visible during the interview. So if you like really cute puppies, tune in for our interview with Max Booth III, writer of both the novella and the screenplay, We Need to Do Something. The movie is available on VOD and in limited theatrical release now. I highly recommend it. Definite 4 to 4.5 out of 5 stars. Check it out. Come back for our interview, and we'll see you very soon.